Today's date is February 24th, 2012. I think what inspired me is I've been through so many things diet-wise, and I guess I'm not looking for the fast fix anymore. I'm looking for what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, and more of a long-term fix. Well, I'm 35. I've got a 7-year-old son and a 2-year-old daughter, and I want to be more healthy for them. They say they don't know why I'm doing this, because I'm just going to go back to eating normal again. So I have kind of it on both sides, but I have more good than bad. I have a lot of support from my husband and my mom and the people that are closest to me. Starting off, like at the very beginning, it affected me emotionally. Now I'm to the point to where that's almost the reason why I do this, is to, I guess, show people that, you know, people can change. I mean, you're not always going to be that way, and just to show people that I can do it. And it's not mainly, it is mainly for me, but it's also, you know, to show other people that I can do it. Before, you know, I've dieted for 20 years, so, you know, I've been down the road of losing weight and how I felt when I lost weight, but it just feels completely different now because, I mean, I'm really working hard at it. So I'm 35 years old. If I stay this way for another 4 or 5 years, I mean, I may not change it. And I heard statistics where in 2030, I think it was, 40% of Americans are going to be obese, and that's crazy. So now is it. I don't really have a number expectation. I have more of how I see myself fitting clothes-wise and how I feel inside versus what I look like on the outside. Realistically, I would like to be maybe a 16, 18, okay, because I'm currently a 24. I would like to lose, for just the month of March, I'd like to maybe lose a dress size. We went on a cruise actually it was in November with my husband, and we went to the Mayan ruins, and they had that thing where you step up the pyramid. I would love to be able to go all the way up that pyramid and all the way back down. Okay, so my friends were able to, but there was no way me and my husband could, so we had to stay at the bottom and watch them go all the way up. My one goal, I don't want to put a pounds on it, so I would probably say to be able to increase my stamina and to be able to last a full organized, you know, like the Jazzercize or aerobics, to be able to last a full class. My yearly goal for this year, my birthday's in November, so I want to lose 50 pounds before then, and I think that's attainable. I would really like to start running. I don't necessarily want to run a marathon, but I would like to maybe start doing some kind of, not necessarily 5Ks, but, you know, walking in it and running it and trying to build up my stamina to where I can run a lot more. Starting off, I mean, my eating habits were horrible. Sweets, carbs, don't really enjoy vegetables. The only thing I like, of course, is corn and peas, which aren't always really great for you. Love fruit, but very picky eater. There's only so much that I will eat, and most of it's not healthy. Breakfast, I would much rather go to the store and grab a bag of donuts than eat a bowl of cereal. I mean, I like salads, and on the good side of salads, I don't like dressing. I like my salads dry, but on my salads, all I want is lettuce, cheese, and carrots, and that's all that I really eat on a salad, so it's not really a salad. Really just ate whatever I wanted to, and then knowing that, I mean, I was supposed to eat vegetables and fruits and lean meats. Eating out is really hard. And then learning my breads and my vegetables and kind of what I'm supposed to eat, what I'm not supposed to eat. So a lot of things that I thought I knew about food wasn't really all true. So it's taken a lot to learn that I can eat a lot more during the day than normal dieting. And plan, that's been my major is planning, and not just my meals for the week, is my meals for the day. When I get busy, I can completely just blow through my morning snack and it's lunchtime and then I forgot to eat a snack. So it's almost having to set an alert on my phone to alert me, okay, it's time for snack. Meal planning. And then kind of preparing my week. If I sit down at the beginning of the week and write my meal plan, write my snacks, take that to the grocery store and just shop with what's on my sheet, I tend to do really good during the week. Still don't know when I'm hungry. When my body feels like I'm hungry and my mind feels like I'm hungry, I want to eat during both of them. So I feel like when I have scheduled snacks and meals throughout the day and I eat at those times and I don't eat any other times, I stay the real full. I mean, I'm not hearing my head saying you're hungry when I'm really not. Exercising, you know, I never really did it before. I mean, every once in a while I would do it, but now I'm actually, you know, Mondays and Thursdays are Jazzercize days. Now I've got to try to incorporate, whether it's water aerobics, whether it's the gym at the apartment complex, try to incorporate that. But it's just having, you know, just starting new things. I mean, I have so many bad habits that it's just trying to reword my life, just trying to start something over. Not wanting to do it, not enjoying it. I love water aerobics. Regular aerobics I have a hard time because I am so heavy. It's hard to stay on my feet for that long. And walking is sometimes fun but boring. I don't really have anybody to walk with, so I find myself just getting on the treadmill, and then that gets monotonous because you're doing the same thing on the treadmill every single day. I did exercise more than I have been. Zumba, love Zumba, but at my weight it's really hard to do. A lot of walking on the treadmill, and then weights. It was fun. I had a lot of energy when I was done, so it was nice. Exercise is actually fun to me now, which is good. I think that'll keep me doing it. Time is probably my biggest struggle. I have the facilities. I have everything I need. It's just when I get home at 6, my kids' bedtime is 7. I put them down at 7, then it's time with my husband, and then it just seems like I don't have any time during the week. Just work through it. Just, you know, things may be difficult now, but there's a good ending. Success to me is having a plan, sticking with the plan, and just kind of moving up and not going backwards, no matter what it is, whether it's weight loss, whether it's career, whether it's family life, it's always moving forward. Having a plan. I think if you don't have a plan, you really never know really where you're going to know if you're getting success or not. This week is just to, I bought a refrigerator for the store, so it's just to be able to eat better while I'm working and less fast food, and just fit in the exercise, whether it's the Jazzercize, whether it's working out at our facility at the apartment or whatever. I drank a lot more water. I probably had 4 16 ounces a day, which is an increase of 4 16 ounces a day because I never drank water before. We did park farther back, so we had more of a walk up there. Probably didn't do everything that I could have, but I did a lot of things, a lot more things than I normally would. I think the only thing that I could have done more of is drink more water, I guess that's about it, and exercise. In 2 weeks, I've lost 1.6 pounds and 4 inches. I'm definitely happy with the success of knowing that I am losing real weight and I'm actually getting more physically active. But I think the longer I do it, the more it's gonna feel normal. In 4 weeks, I've lost 4.25 pounds and 8 inches. It makes me feel sad, you know, it's over with and I'm ready to start better. And not just the setback, but how I feel after the setback and during the setback, knowing what I was getting myself into. Feel how you felt, you know, when you were doing all the cheating and knowing, you know, what you were doing was not right. Just kind of know how you felt right then. kind of in comparison to how I felt the first and second week when I started losing weight and losing inches and exercising, and how good I felt then. Very lethargic and not even depressed, just because I knew what I was doing was wrong and knew how I was going to feel in the end, but I still continued to do it. Nothing could set me back. No matter how good something is, being skinnier, getting more in shape is way much better than how that tasted, no matter what it is. I ate good, I exercised, I was able to move more, and I just overall felt better. Write down, kind of like how I do my menu plan, but do the same thing for exercise, like what I'm going to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, just so when I wake up that next day, I kind of know for sure what I'm doing that day, so I cannot make excuses about not going. In 7 weeks, I've lost 11.8 pounds and 6.75 inches. I guess I'm just gonna have to remember, I guess how I felt throughout the week. I felt like I was really accomplishing something. I didn't really feel like I wanted to cheat. Normally, you know, I get really depressed, and because I know how it feels to eat that pizza, but for me, working out is hard. And for me to work out, and so I mean, I would rather just work out and stay clean. Just do it day by day. I think if you think ahead, or you know, kind of the mistake that you just made, I think it makes it worse. So if you just kind of think of how you feel right now, in comparison to how you feel when you eat that fattening food, or when you make that one little mistake, there's a big difference. Most challenging is food. Not giving in when the family is wanting to go to dinner, and not giving in to little things here and there at work or at home, and just making my menu and sticking with it, because I can make a menu no problem, but when I have to actually say, okay, it's 10 o'clock, I need my snack, that's my hard part, because I'm a meal skipper, and so it's really hard to fit everything in there. And then when I do get really hungry, it's hard to grab the carrots and cucumbers and not the cake roll that's on top of the refrigerator. I've had a hard time not looking at the scale and just looking at the mirror, because I feel like I look a lot better than I see on the scale, so I'm trying not to look at the scale as much. I really feel lately that I want to try different vegetables, just so I have a lot more of a variety to eat, and maybe experiment with some fish. In 9 weeks, I've lost 14.6 pounds and 8.5 inches. Yay! In 10 weeks, I've lost 20 pounds and 12 inches. I'm trying to do more jazzercise than walking, just because I feel like I get more out of the jazzercise. Eating wise, I feel like I'm doing really good eating wise, but still trying new vegetables and the fish and stuff like that. Working out is hard. When your hair sweats, is very hard, and to think of just eating just one piece of, I don't know, cake, or I don't know, just something that's totally not in it. Just think of what you're gonna have to do to take that away. I mean, when I learned that walking was only 150 calories, I don't want to eat that meal that's gonna be 750 calories with 25 million carbs, because I'm gonna have to walk 40 million miles at the end of the day. So, I mean, just know how you feel right now, and know that no piece of food, no piece of cake, no piece of whatever is going to make you feel the way you do whenever you're losing weight. Don't ever do that again, ever. Keep eating what you're eating. Don't get lazy. Continue working out. Just incorporate it in your day. Just have, it's normal now. I mean, that's the normal. So just stay with it. In the very beginning, it's like eat what you eat, and then after that, they didn't say, okay, here's the foods that you can eat and here's the foods you can't eat. And that's what I wanted in the beginning, but that's not what I needed. Now, I had to pick my own foods and then come back, and then you would tell me, you know, this is good, this is bad. So I mean, I had to make my own decisions, which I think has helped me. I think everything is difficult when you're losing weight, whether it's drinking water, whether it's eating food, whether it's exercising. It's all difficult, but it's all in just kind of where you are in life and how you take care of it. Exercise is number one. I feel like if I exercise, it's going to keep me eating right. And it's vice versa. If I don't eat right, I'm not going to exercise. So I think if I can at least just have one of those, the other one is just going to fall into place. 2 to 3 servings of vegetables a day. Vegetables are very difficult for me. Try new vegetables, lots of different colored vegetables, not just the green ones. Exercise every day, whether it's jazzercise, walking, or running. The pyramid related to carbs, during the day more carbs, and then at night less carbs. Decrease eating out, always log foods, limit sugar even in lower calorie snacks, and then try new exercises. 12toLIFE, I have lost 25.6 pounds and 13.75 inches.
How will you know just how far you can go if you can't find it in you to try? Jump without looking down once in your life.
Congratulations. Keep moving forward. You know, things have been really good lately, and just don't look back to where you were, or do look back to where you were, because maybe then you won't go back to where you were. Great job.
Dreamed, if you ever longed for more.
I'm never gonna be there again, so bye, I guess.